Yes.
Why are you taking the problem back to the workers?
I'm saying that, one, we have to agree that when these problems come, unions have got responsibilities to work with workers to address them. That's why I'm saying that at specific sectors, the unions must negotiate collective bargaining agreement to ensure that these deductions are actually taken care of by way of negotiating higher salary increment. I know employers will always protest that. Number two, there's this issue of workers, let's say COTU engaging the government. As a student of political science, if you study the politics of pressure groups and non-governmental organizations, you'll realize that there's different ways of how they engage. You can choose to engage so that you're listened to and your issues and your views are listened to by the employer or by the government. And I think that is what Francis Atwoli has resorted to engage the government so that the government can listen to the workers' views. And that is why Brother Sossion is saying that if you go to SHA, COTU has got 2 positions in SHA, through which they are able now to put their issues on the table so that workers' issues are addressed at that particular level. If you go to affordable housing levy, there is a board there that manages that levy. COTU has got a position in that board. So it's through that board that COTU's views are supposed to be listened to, so that if there's something that is not working, it's through that board that COTU should be able to present its views. So on all these, even in NSSF, though I have no problem with NSSF the rates being raised, because this is still your money, you will not lose it. You'll need this money at your weakest point, because that is for pension. When you retire, you still get your money. At NSSF, COTU has got 2 positions in NSSF, through which again, these positions, COTU's views are supposed to be taken in consideration on any decision that is made on NSSF. So at that level, I said, that is how sometimes we engage. Then another way of engaging, sometimes you can decide to be violent and just to be rebellious when you want to engage the government and employers. So you can choose to take that particular route or diplomacy. But in this case, COTU has chosen to sit down with the government and engage. But again, if things are not working, nothing stops us as workers telling Francis that nothing is working. We have to look for a different way of engaging the government, and that's reason why you'll maybe tomorrow or the other day you'll find it on the street. So you find it on the street opposing what the government is doing, or we find us in the court, and it's another way, because I know there are other unions that went to court to oppose the affordable housing levy. So these are the different ways of how we engage. So if this engagement that Francis has resorted to with the government is not working, nothing stops us in the future to say that this engagement is not bringing any fruits, and therefore let us resort maybe to going to streets or going to court.
All right. Let's flip the coin, look at the position of government as the major employer in Kenya and the challenges that come with that. With the statutory deductions that we've just been talking about, it creates a problem for private employers.